So today for DPA, we're going to focus on physical activity. Focus on being active for the whole time. Now, what does it look like when we are active in the classroom? What I want you to do is turn and talk to your partner and do 1-minute interviews, so 1 minute each of talking on what it looks like to be active when we are in the classroom. So turn to your partner now. So throughout our class, I want you to keep those ideas in mind about how we can stay active for the entire time. Now, to get warmed up, we're going to play a game called Changes. Students move about using a variety of locomotor methods: jog, march, skip, bound, and run, and quickly change direction each time they approach another student. Every 20 seconds, teacher calls out an action that takes place during a soccer game, and the students pretend they're performing that action. Game actions include a throw-in, a corner kick, goalie save, penalty kick, goalie kick or punt, head pass, crossover dribble. After 15 to 20 seconds, teacher calls out change, and the students resume moving around the classroom at a slightly quicker pace each time until the next game action is called. Have students freeze and self-assess their level of active participation using thumbs up, thumbs middle, or thumbs down to demonstrate their level of application. Prior to the activity, inspect activity area for safe traction and eliminate potential hazards. Remind students to be cautious when moving and to be aware of the personal space of others. Where movement is to be around desks and chairs, check that all chairs are pushed into the desks or move chairs to the perimeter of the room. Check that pathways around the desks can carefully accommodate student movement. So for the action part of our lesson, what we're going to do is complete our small group missions. So as a team, you're going to work your way through the mission page, completing every mission as a team. Now, of course, you can complete them in any order, but the key is that you do the mission together as a team. So I'm going to hand out the mission cards, take a few seconds to read over them. We're going to go over them and the safety too, and then we're going to complete them together as a group, but you and your team are going to work together to complete them in any order. Teacher reviews and explains mission activities and hands out mission cards. Groups must stay together and perform each mission task as a group as quickly as possible. Each group member must perform each mission task to the best of their ability. Inform the groups that they may work on the mission tasks in any order they choose. So let's cool down with cool scorers. Students gradually decrease their heart rate to a resting rate by moving around the activity area pretending to score goals. When the teacher calls out, "Goal scored by," student's name, students stop when they hear their name, and that student leads the class in a stretch for 10 to 15 seconds. The class resumes their goal-scoring movement until they are at a walking pace. When students are cooled down, the teacher calls "Game over." Following the cool down, teacher prompts students to return to their desks and with their partners reflect on their level of active participation.